don't care.
Meanwhile,
Playing Pioneer on the Mana Symbol channel with Mardu vehicles with a life gain sub-theme. So Giant Ox and Colossal Plow were both just printed in Kaldheim. So we're revisiting a Consulate Dreadnought with that. So Consulate Dreadnought is a 1-mana 7/11 artifact creature vehicle boat. It has a crew cost of 6 so that you can attack with it. Giant Ox, consequently, is a 1 and a white 06 with 6 toughness. 06 with 6 toughness. But you can crew vehicles using its toughness rather than its power. So Consulate Dreadnought can be crewed by the Ox, as can newcomer Colossal Plow. Colossal Plow is a 6/3 for 2, and whenever it attacks, you add white, 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 and you gain 3 life. You get to keep that mana until end of turn, and it also has a crew cost of 6. So we have a total of, we're playing 7 vehicles in this list that can be crewed by the Plow and are ginormous. I've got 1 Heart of Kiran in here with my Planeswalkers. We've got 2 Peacewalker Colossus. This is a 6/6 for 3 with a crew cost of 4, but it also has the ability 1 and a white, another target vehicle you control becomes an artifact creature until end of turn. I also threw in 1 Aethersphere Harvester just to see how this lines up against some of the meta. And then we've got the and then we got Magda and Toolcraft Exemplar as some dwarves that one can get of a reasonable size to help crew stuff, and Magda is a dwarf lord, makes your Toolcraft Exemplar bigger. So Magda plus the Toolcraft Exemplar is able to get up to the point of crew 6, depending on if you have enough artifacts or not. Magda also creates treasure tokens every time she or another dwarf is tapped. So that is neato. And then we've got Ayli, Eternal Pilgrim. This is white and a 1 or white black for a legendary creature core cleric. It's a 2/3 with Death Touch. It has 1 mana, sacrifice another creature, you gain life equal to the sacrifice creature's toughness. 1 white black, sacrifice another creature, exile target non-land permanent. Activate this ability only if you have at least 10 life more than your starting life total. So Ayli wants us to gain a lot of life, and we can sacrifice creatures to gain life equal to their toughness, like, I don't know, 11, or in the case of Peacewalker Colossus 6, Aethersphere Harvester 5. Colossal Plow is not so good, but Colossal Plow, every time it attacks, we do get to gain life with it. We also have Lurrus the Dream Den that has lifelink, but also can rebuy all the things we might be sacrificing or losing via attrition. Then we've got Kroxa, Titan of Death's Hunger, for black and red. Comes into play as a 6/6, so that can cheaty crew any of our giant vehicles. Besides the fact that it is a grindy mid-range card, when it enters the battlefield or attacks, each opponent discards a card. And if they didn't discard a non-land card, they lose 3 life. And he also has escape, just like our fallen friend Udo. We also have Vito, Thorn of the Dusk Rosk. It's 2 and a black for a 1/3. It says whenever you gain life, target opponent loses that much life. Which teams up wonderfully with our vehicles, and Sorin, Vengeful Bloodlord, which gives all of our creatures lifelink on our turn. Also can rebuy creatures from our graveyard. And then I topped us off with some Gideon ally Zendikar that we can use the Colossal Plow mana to play. So I have no idea how well my sideboard is set up, and I have no idea how this plan will be in the unknown to me, the words, Pioneer metagame. So let's get in there and see what's poppin'. What's happening? Because I don't know. I ain't know. But I do know I 4-1'd a league earlier today playing actual factual Strifo pile in the new Legacy metagame, which was really fun. I love that deck. Legacy is sweet. Legacy seems to be making other people happy now, which is good. I did not play enough of it before to sort of have any problems with it, but I have heard many people say that it was an unhealthy mess, so I'm glad that they have been buoyed by the bans. Ooh, Brunister. All right. Well, we have most of the thing going on here, although this mandatory tap land is already kind of give me the business. But we're on the draw, so if we draw an untapped land, all of a sudden we have a completely nutty hand here, so let's keep it. Wind Robber. Mills you? And you can sacrifice it to draw a card. Activate this ability only if opponent has 8 or more cards in their graveyard. Got it. Oh, it has flying. Okay. Do I want to gamble on drawing an untapped land? Yeah, because the first turn I'm going to be crewing ends up being the same anyway. We can play out 2 plows and then we can play out 2 oxen. Get in the boat! Hi-oh! There we go. Let's go, baby! We're gonna get fatal pushed, aren't we? A woohoo! Rats. Oh, what, the boat noise? No, I'm not that talented. Hey, Roy. I have no... I can't make this sequence happen in any useful way, unfortunately, so we'll just go play this, play a new Dreadnought, but I can't block at all here, unfortunately. Oh no! Our deck that fails to beat Fatal Push has failed to beat Fatal Push. So far. We'll see if that continues. Opponent is down to 3 cards at hand, and it is an Ox. This is a giant Ox. It's very large. What the? Oh, they're gonna play, what is it, Zareth San? Oh no. Wow. Put target permanent card from that player's graveyard. Jesus. Oh, that's not fun. And then we drew a tap land. Womp womp. And this has Death Touch to beat my Dreadnought, so we're just donezo. Well, that sucked. This is not modern, sir. Puts Ink Eyes to shame? No, it doesn't. It doesn't have ninjutsu. It's okay, I just got my shit wrecked with this deck in Pioneer. In game 1. We're not done yet. But it doesn't have ninjutsu, dude. It's only rogues. It's very narrow. I mean, I'm not saying it's not better. I'm just saying it doesn't put Ink Eyes to shame. Like, you can't bounce an Ice Fang Codal, you can't bounce, I don't know, all manner of ETB draw card creatures. What are good teamer cards versus prowess? Lightning Bolt? Sometimes. Oh wait, I really want Aethersphere Harvester in this matchup. I do want all these Fatal Pushes, though. See, I was trying to keep your theme in here, Jiggy, so I kept in the Vitos and the Sorins and all that stuff. Anger of the Gods. Yeah, Anger of the Gods is another situationally good one. But anyway, I was trying to keep all your life gain theme stuff in here, Jiggy, but then I wasn't able to play main deck Fatal Pushes and Bone Crushers that would have helped me out here. Do you think the upside and the mana cost make it significantly better or even better, or has it just been irrelevant thus far? What? What? Who, Ink Eyes? I think there's a lot of reasons Ink Eyes has not been. Well, to be fair, neither of those cards has ever been relevant in Modern, right? So, no, I'm not forgetting. I was on 61 cards blitz. I just trying to juggle the two things. I'm playing a deck that I've never played against a deck that I've never played in a format that I don't know very well anymore. All right. What inspired Jiggy for the brew? Vehicle Week, I would guess, but you can ask him. He's here. I think Vito being a constructed playable version of a 5 CMC enchantment is also... Oh, yeah, no problem, Blitz. I get that. Kroxa wants to plow. Yeah, he do. I think there's a version of Mardu Yacht Club that's probably pretty good in Pioneer, but I also am pretty sure it doesn't involve Vito. Kroxa is good with the plow and the Dreadnought, but I don't know about Vito. I think Vito is probably a very weak link in this deck. I think if you want to do a Vito deck, you can do that, and you can play Aethersphere Harvesters, but I don't think you're playing the other half of the stuff. I think this deck is trying to do two different strategies at the same time that don't actually have overlapping cards. Oh, that sounds kind of cool, Odin's. Yikes. Although in theory they could mill stuff that I'll be able to cast. Okay. Yeah, Vito's interesting, but it's just so hard to make him work with the rest of the theme. And like Plow gives you a bunch of mana, right? But the way this deck is built, it's actually not easy to use that mana. So I can boot up Gideon to crew the Plow this turn. That's kind of sick. All right, let's do that. Yeah, well, I tried to do that here, Jig, but I don't know if I've succeeded. Go, Plow, go! Call Mr. Plow, oh, that's my name, that name again is Mr. Oh, you've got it. Could you not, though? Could you not? I mean, if they have push for my Plow, I'm really not that upset. But, like... Stupid black decks. I just looked through Pioneer deck lists for the first time in a while, though, and it was really... It's really frustrating to look at every single black deck and be like, oh, look, 4 Thoughtseize and 4 Fatal Push. And look at this other black deck with 4 Thoughtseizes and 4 Fatal Push. And then the third black deck has 4 Thoughtseize, but 4 Fatal Push. It's like, oh, God. All right, I guess we'll just create some dorks and play Vito. This is 5 mana, so I can activate Vito next turn and deal quite an amount of damage, assuming my opponent doesn't continue their chain of infinite removal. I do like the opponent's deck. This rogue deck looks really, really sweet. Go, go, power Vito. Down, 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 down. Go, go, power Vito. Down. Bam, 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 bam. Go, go, power Vito. This power life Lincoln. Vampire cleric. Okay. That's gonna kill my knight ally, I suppose? No, not quite. Can jump block it, though. I can group block if they want to. We'll see. Yeah, just jumping. Jumping makes them feel good. Do-do-do-do. Alright, take 10. Boosh. Oh, sorry, 11, 12? Holy crap. Woo. 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 Okay. Okay. Deck might be a little more powerful then. This is, to be fair, we also got yeah, and they've hit us with double removal already. So we're playing through reasonably well. Oh god, what is this? Blood Chief's Thirst. Neat. Okay. Their team got thick. Opponent? Opponent? Oh, they were attacking Gideon. I forgot Gideon's not just indestructible. He's only indestructible when he's animated. I don't know why I thought that. Don't ask me. I guess I don't play with this card. Well, we're in huge trouble all of a sudden. Ox can block the Thieves Guild Enforcer. It will die, but I think that's okay. And Mike a Knight. It's a good night. The Mutavault gets a bonus from Soaring Thought Thief, so I've got to watch out for that. Okay, Clint Sleeve is fine. War Sorin is so sweet. He's alright. I've tried playing him before, and I have not ever been impressed, and that was in formats like Standard and Historic, but we'll see. Maybe you can make it happen. That was not a good draw. I understand that I did fill my deck with quite a number of lands, because I do feel like this is a mid-range deck that needs to have mana. We just don't have any way to draw cards. I wonder if I should be looking for something like that. I'm playing a 3-color deck in a format where I could be playing Painful Truths. So, and their draws have been just so hot. So now Gideon's gonna die again. Shoot. We don't have any... We have no haste threats in this deck. We have no reach. So I think we're just toast. Unfortunately. They just had too much removal in the right spots. Too many flash threats. That's alright. We're learning. We're learning. Blue-black Strangleholded. Yeah, exactly. Just getting tempoed out, relatively speaking. That was the new episode of Serum Visions podcast, buddy. Oh my god, they've got the Zereth Sand again. Alright, I'm done. Is it a tribute to someone? No? Yeah. No, there's no WotC thing. The WotC car show? Featuring the Homer. The car for the average man. Nope.
It's all over, people. We don't have a prayer. Ah!
Oh yeah, this is well, it's good. It's a good way to get back into Pioneer. With some crazy brewing. That's all good, dude. You're under no obligation to to keep up with the game you don't play right now. Our newest episode does feature the one and only Daniel the Cave Dan Shriever, so it is worth checking out. And Dr. Combo here had some wonderfully insightful questions on him about the Turbo Cascade Valky deck, and it was great because we got to record it literally the day before the potential ban announcement, and of course. That was, you know, an insane... It's a wonderful little time capsule. All right, 0-1 bracket. Let's go roll around in the mud. That's me. That's me. I'm on the draw. This hand doesn't do anything, though. I'm on the draw, and this hand does everything but doesn't have any lands. We're playing a 24 land deck. Can I get away with this? Probably not, but I might try. Triple Kroxa. Why you do this to me? Why? No. Put a multi 5? Alright. Alright. No. I'm gonna mull the lowest. Alright. Alright. I can gamble on drawing one land. I wonder if they're on monogreen walkers. It's just like they just had a lot of mulligans to get here. Nope. Elves. Okay. This should be at least a pretty interesting game one. I'll put my 2-3 into play. If we flip, if we pick up a land, we can go Kroxa, sack the Kroxa, gain 6, which is pretty good. And then we have the Lurrus afterwards. Yeah, yeah. Well, this is the fun thing about coming back and playing some Pioneers. Uh-oh. Yikes! That's a lot of dudes. Land? Land? Should never have thrown the land back, huh? Should never have thrown the land back. Come on, deck. Be good to me. Come on. Ah! Boo. Alright. Fine. I'll just put this wall into play. I hope they don't draw a Lord. I mean, yeah, no, that'll get bad for me really quickly. Ayli is not going to function well when I start getting hit. Wow, okay. They are also having some mana issues. Okay, so white does not cast Kroxa. This is white on the other side. I don't need triple white, so we can just play it as is. Ayli needs lifelink. I know, but she probably didn't have lifelink for specifically that reason, right? I think they didn't want her to be too good, which is a shame, obviously, like, because she's clearly not. I think Aethersphere is actually a really good play this turn. It's a good defensive tool, and we can do the Kroxa thing next turn. Okay. So we can always crew this Harvester with our Ox, and then... ooh, I haven't seen this card in forever. Yeah. Crazy. Oh, that's cool. You play the Preserver and you get the trigger, so the Preserver triggers. Man, I was really hoping they weren't going to advance their board position. No, no. Wait. This is not a Lord? Oh, okay, sure. Enjoy your card with King of Skemfar in its name that is not a Lord. I'd like to go on record saying Elvish Warmaster is gross. It's so good. I've been pleasantly surprised. Elvish Clan Caller? Oh, that's a Lord. Okay, so we're going to be in trouble starting next turn. I mean, we already are, but... And Clan Caller is the Lord that fetches more Lords. Kings are of higher status than Lords, and they can't be bothered to give their creatures a bonus. Got it. Got it. Understood. Well, that's just good flavor. We are going to be able to set up an engine, though, where we're gaining... gaining at least 6 life per turn. Oh, I meant to put this in on the other side. Oh well. We'll be alright. Oh, I can still do it. Alright. No, I was alright. I don't need to. Lord of Atlantis, as WotC intended. Okay, so you discard a card, or take 3. Or, sorry, and take 3, possibly. No, they don't have any lands, so... Oh, they discard a Clan Color, so that means they probably have a second one. Sack my Kroxa. Play Toolcraft Exemplar. Okay, now I have at least 3 blockers. Okay, it's not going too badly. Uh-oh. Actually, I'm assuming they top deck the Land War Wastes. They pass? Wild. Holy crap. Okay. Zug zug. Okay, that's not what I wanted, but I'll take it. Why did they discard the... Oh, they're going to Collected Company. They're definitely going to Collected Company. Okay. They're going to have a Kajillion. Kajillion elves. Vorin Klex? What? Oh, sure, it's so hot right now. Yeah, yeah. Definitely in context outside this game, Vorin Klex is awesome. I do want to play the new Mono Green Planeswalkers deck. The new version of it in this format. Because I love that deck. Alright, okay, I guess we're just playing Gideon here and making a knight. I finally remembered where that quote is from. That super nerdy, good night, Irene. Fantastic golf shot, sir. And that is, once again, Scrubs. Plenty of my references come from Scrubs. If anyone's not watched Scrubs, I highly recommend it. 6 lands! 6 lands! Huntmaster. Oops. Out of context question. Would you rather draft a new Vorinclex or Carnage Tyrant in Vintage Cube? I don't know what Vintage Cube is like. Okay, so Shaman of the Pack means we will never, ever, 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 ever be gaining to 30 life with Ayli. Yeah, Vorinclex, I feel like because... It depends on what point it's at, Mike, but Vorinclex makes your Planeswalkers double. So that's disgusting. So that's a lot of incentive on that one. Jesus. All right, opponent, we get it. You got a lot of elves. Our deck might need to put in some Witch's Vengeance. Guy Love. Guy Love is a great song. Me and my heterosexual life partner definitely used to say that. Sing that. We have lots of JD and Turkisms. So it's a wonderful representative of male friendship. Unfortunately, I don't have any sweepers in my sideboard, but that's okay. Things to know for the future, I suppose. See you, Roybert. They did not put the counters on the Wildborn Preservers. They have another... They never even attacked me! I gained 6 life this game. They didn't even attack me. Brutal. Alright, I'll be back in a half second. We'll get into the sideboarding. Jesus. All right. So I think once again we need spot removal. I tried to build my main deck with the idea that we just like wouldn't need spot removal because our proactive plan was like so good in my mind, and it's very much not. But well, usually I don't do that, Jiggy, but I'm trying to encourage myself to be like, if a deck like this is worth playing, it should be, what do I want to say? Doing what I did should work for a deck like this if what this deck is doing is worth doing. Our sample size is still kind of small right now. We haven't tuned it out entirely, but it's possible that that's not true. But we'll find out. I'm excited to play this one and then play the much more polished one afterwards. Okay. Also, the way I constructed the mana base frequently puts us in a position where we do not, or we are constantly shocking ourselves in the early game. I mean, I have fast lands and I have triomes because we're playing 3 colors, and like I feel like a lot of our games will be a little bit slower, but not necessarily that much slower. So, I don't know if I necessarily did this right. Okay, this is going to be a kind of cool turn because this is crew 6, right? Yeah, so we go. Play Toolcraft. I could have done this either way, but what? Oh, there we go. I have to wait for the trigger. So 1 resolve, 2 resolve. Now I can crew. Go, Plowman! Smack! Oxen, baby! Oxen, baby! Alright, opponent. You better have a pretty good board here. Oh my god! Rexage? You... No! Oh, that was not... Jesus. 24 land deck. Brutal. Oh. Jesus. It's funny, I didn't think our Consulate Dreadnoughts and our Colossal Plows said on them that they die at end of turn, but they actually tend to die in the middle of our turn. It's crazy. I don't know why that happens. I don't get it. This is the wrong one, right? God. Boo. Okay. I think I'll be good to move on here. Rough. Jeez. Fucking Rexage. So Anger of the Gods, or there's Witch's Vengeance. I want to say there's other good sorcery sweepers in Pioneer. Okay, we're against someone who's 1 and 3. This is where we belong. Not with that hand, we don't. Jeez. 24 land deck, can't find him. What? Why? Alright. Opponent's on Lurrus. Super duper. It's okay, all we need is 2 lands, plow, and... Alright. Alright, we found a keepable hand. Good job, deck. You did it. We did it. Oh no, it's gonna be auras. Oh? Stone Coral. Oh, I think auras does play that. I think so. Not sure. They only have 1 land, huh? Okay. Call Mr. Plow, that's my name. That name again is Mr. Plow. Yeah! Does not have first strike. Needs 3 artifacts? Yeah. Only 1, 2... Uh-oh. Crap, it's too big! This is a 6/3! Oh, no. But on the one hand, if we crew the plow can crew the Peacewalker Colossus. So, assuming that they will never ever make this any bigger, we can get through this. Yep, that's the plan. How is everyone bigger than us? This format sucks. Please waste your fatal push on my ox. Please. Nope. Just more first strike. Oh god, it gets +2/+2 because it's got the aura. Alright, it's too big. We can never beat it. Fuck. First strike, vigilance, trample, reach, protection from multicolored. Oh. I mean, I could stay alive for a bit. I guess I could have attacked with the plow to get mana to play Gideon instead of, but that's not. Alright, let's go game 2. I can't beat it. Don't play Pioneer without main deck removal. Got it. They do put extra creatures into play, so I'm probably not super interested in that. I think the Harvester is not going to be good enough. Alright, we'll do the same thing that I did last time, vaguely. Damn, what is happening? Why do I have to mulligan every game? Alright, cool. No, I can't ship that. Okay. Yeah, I don't think Lurrus is gonna do particularly good work here. I guess I don't have enough untapped black sources, it seemed like, but I would need to actually check to verify that. So Toolcraft into Heart, I can crew the Heart on my turn, which is not particularly helpful. Okay, yeah, these Triomes were a mistake in this deck. I wanted Triomes to sort of insulate from flooding, but I think we're too, I don't know, involved with our mana most of the time. So that's been a learning experience. Play the fast land. Okay, this. They're going in on their Ale Seed. Okay. Selfless Savior. Now that's a good draw. That's a really good draw right here. Okay, okay. So we get to crew with both of these, which means we get 2 treasures. Then our heart jumps up. We go attacking. And their creature's enormous. I just don't think we can beat the Ailseed now. It's because of the Selfless Savior, and I don't think I can draw enough removal to ever do that. Also, I do not know how people ever expect to escape Titans in this format. I guess they're probably playing more spells, so that's another problem for this deck, is that we're not actively putting any cards in our graveyard, and so Kroxa is only really existing as a synergy piece with Lurrus. I know Jiggy initially conceived of this deck for Modern, so that, you know, is a different format that has fetch lands, that has just playing more proactive, a few more proactive spells in the main deck. I just needed to try to fit all of the permanents that I thought we needed, but I think that's clearly not something we can do in this format. And we're going to 1. All right, we're just dead here. Can't compete with this. We never drew a Fatal Push, and they had a Selfless Savior pretty quickly, so we couldn't deal with that either. All right, maybe we can get a game win in the 0-3 bracket. But so far, everyone's playing to the board super efficiently, playing cheap removal. It's crazy how much this feels like Modern, but just with a different set of legal decks. Looter Scooter would be sweet in this list. I mean, it would probably be sweet in a lot of lists. It's just crazy to me how everyone's like playing all these like 1 CMC spells, 2 CMC spells. I was expecting to run into a lot more clunky decks. I remember Pioneer having a lot more clunk, but maybe times have changed. Could also just be the sample size. This is the kind of format, though, where I would be really excited to try playing Abzan or Black-Green Season's End. So Triome, then Toolcraft, Consulate Dreadnought, then turn 3 Lurrus and attack. Seems okay. Seems okay. Opponent says, good luck, have fun, don't let your memes be dreams. Oh. I'm not. I have a feeling we're in for a really sweet match here. Just based off my opponents screaming at me. Playing aggro versus a new field is great for some free wins, while some people are testing lists. You just use what always worked. Oh, yeah, for sure. We're definitely trying out something speculative here. Oh, baby! Each non-land card in your hand without Foretell has Foretell. Its Foretell cost is equal to its mana cost reduced by 2. Whenever you Foretell a card, Dream Devourer gets +2/+0 until end of turn. Okay. Okay. I'm still on the same plan. Oh, but I can use Magda instead of Lurrus here, so I can play this Savai Triome. All right, Boat. You know what to do. Experiment 1, okay? And they foretold a card. I'm pretty sure if I hit my opponent this turn with this Vito in play, they will die. Which is pretty neat. But they might not realize it. Let's find out. Go, Boat. Yeah, they had to block. That was a lethal attack. I am not gonna play Lurrus out this turn, even though I have a backup one, just in case of some kind of colossal disaster. I just don't need to. I wonder if they foretold some kind of instant that's going to be problematic. Opponent says, I think you got me. Let's find out. If I play Lurrus, 3, 4, 5, 6 will all pump the Dreadnought plus Toolcraft can swing. All right. Play this Lurrus out. So you can just go crew 1, 2, 3. Okay. Go to combat. Toolcraft Exemplar gets buff. He's been hitting the weights, you know, they are artifacts, so they are having a good effect on his, you know, sort of physique. Alright. You must block. I think I'll hit him for the biggie, though. And smack. So they're taking 8? Oh, they're taking 8 plus 7. They're just dead. Wow! That's so good! That's so good! When it comes together, it's really good. Alright. I don't know what hotness my opponent's up to. Let's bring in some Thoughtseizes, I guess. Yeah, I can't wait to try the red-white plow deck that's up next. Because that looks really tuned and sick, and it has a Dragon Lord Atarka and an Ember Cleave. Alright. Hand is not good. Hand is not good. But, let's see what happens. Experiment 1. It didn't let me react to the lifelink. How do you mean? React to the lifelink. Yeah. Apparently they had a removal spell. But they have 6 there, so they died. Huatley's Raptor. Oh yeah, that's yeah. Oh, did they stack it wrong? No, they haven't stacked it yet. Okay, let's hope they know how to do it right. They do. Good for you. So they got a 3/3 experiment 1. All right. Opponent is also on the spice. Spice must flow. Here's my Death Toucher. I had a 6 surprise play that'll be a secret for later. I can't wait. Opponent's got some technology, apparently. I'm into it. Uh-oh. Oh, no! They can make it big enough that my Ayli will have to trade. Shit. Target creature gains flying and double strike until end of turn? Holy crap. That is a -3. It's a good goddamn card. Alright, do I have to trade here? I'm pretty sure I should. Alright. Sorry, Ayli. Under the bus with you. You've died for the cause. If we find a Lurrus, we'll bring you back. Don't worry. It's not a Lurrus. It is a good draw, though. Is it? No, it's not. It's alright. Vito is not bad here. Not great here. Would I prefer to play Vito or Heart? We're not doing anything quickly this game, that's for sure. Heart gets to defend Gideon better than Vito would next turn. Sure, Dryad of the Elysian Grove gets to be a 2/4, but this guy's a 1/3. Yeah, that was that's the other thought too, Arzef. Yeah. Good catch actually. I did not point that out at all. Oh. You could have put a okay, I see. Huatley's Raptor triggers Pelt Collector. Got it. I forgot that the Pelt Collector trigger works that way. And they all get bigger. This is a yikes. Oh, they got to proliferate the Ajani too, that's right. Crazy. Okay. And we're taking 5. We're mostly dead? Mostly dead is slightly alive. Yeah. We got the yikes going on. That's for sure. I don't think the game wants me to get this one. I wonder what they mean. So Heart of Kiran will get tossed under the bus if they make any of their creatures flying and double strike, but you know. The Heart of Kiran knows what it's here for. It's gonna go down in glory just like it did. I'm so excited. Okay. If they can make that bigger, it'll also have trample. Apparently not. It's gonna die here. Wild. Unless they have, again, they did mention having removal last game, so, but they don't have black mana this game, so maybe that was their problem. Continues to be their problem, I suppose. Okay, so I'm just taking 2 here. And I can't trade anyway, so yeah. Bye, Heart. You did good, buddy. You did good. They don't have anything? Wild. Okay. I guess the game doesn't want them to win. Jeez. That's okay. One of us will win, opponent. One of us will win. I don't know which, but one of us will win. Not sure, but I think one of us is likely to win. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. They found black mana? Thoughtseize. Sure. You can take whatever you want. Takes the Kroxa. No kidding. Oh, the Huatli's Raptor has Vigilance. That's why they're not dead. I'm so close to being able to kill them. Because I can actually crew up the Consulate Dreadnought, and I could hit them for 14, in theory. I can still gain the 7, though. So, but then if they have a removal spell, which they alluded to... Oh, they put it in tapped? Alright, we're probably okay to do this play. Go, Colossal Dreadnought! Or no, Consulate Dreadnought. It was combining the two names. Go, Consulate Dreadnought! Boat them! If they don't block, they... Oh, they have the removal, huh? Okay. Huh. So do I have to play the second Gideon and make a chump blocker? I misordered, says opponent. Okay. I need a new mouse. I get double clicks a lot. Me and my opponent are having a great back and forth.
Meanwhile.
Yep, got him. Do 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 do. They've got Awakening of V2 Ghazi. Oh, that's cool. Alright, always be plugging, people. Always be plugging. Alright. Let's see if we can get a 2-3. Jiggy.
Meanwhile.
Never been more alive. Boat, 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 boat. Everybody. Boat, 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 boat. We've got the boat. I got the boat and you got the boat. We're hopping in the boat. We're driving in the boat. All right. What was I looking for? All right. We're playing against someone who's 2-0. Boo. It's totally rigged. This queue is rigged. Oh no. Oh, it's gonna be the good green deck. Oh no. Oh yeah. Yup. Yup. Just draws double forest. Okay. I'm in danger. I'm not ready to die, but we're going to die. Uh-huh. You digging for your Nykthos? Shrine to Nyx? Llanowar Elves. Not bad. Probably not what they were looking for. Yeah. So I can't imagine they're going to get any payoff this turn. Yeah. And they don't have any good attacks. But my curve kind of sucks. Oh, not anymore, it doesn't. Well, no, it kind of still sucks. Yeah, my curve is not good here. Didn't draw a Plow, didn't draw a Dreadnought. I can attack with my 2-1 and get a treasure for my trouble. They'll probably just block with one of their Llanowar or Elvish Mystics. And we don't end up in a particularly good spot. The problem is, if they have Karn, that's going to shut down all my vehicles from here on out. So can't see this ending particularly well in either direction, but it'll also turn off my treasures. That sucks. All right. Well, let's see how screwed we are. At least they don't have Walking Ballista anymore, but okay, so 6 mana. Wow, they really did not go off this game at all. Vorinclex? 6/6 Stonecoil Serpent? No, it's a Vorinclex. Okay. This means I get half the energy from my Aethersphere Harvester? That's funny. Sucks to be me, I guess. And my Planeswalkers. Oh my god. Brutal. Oh, but I have a bigger creature than it, so that's not bad. So I'm only going to get 1 energy from playing this, but whatever. I'll take it. If I create an artifact before combat, then my Toolcraft Exemplar will have first strike. So let's crew with Magda, which gives me 1 artifact. Then I have 1, 2, 3, which means my Toolcraft Exemplar can attack. And I only need Ox to power up the Consulate Dreadnought on the block, so it's kind of interesting stuff going on here. We got stuff going on. We're real format. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We're doing stuff. He's a big boy now. Trigger. All right. Attack you for 4, baby. Bonk. And then next turn, all of my stuff will get lifelink. So assuming I can survive at least 1 more turn, be in kind of okay shape. Chump block. Okay. So they don't have a Nykthos in their hand. Or if they do, they don't care about another 2 mana, which I guess is fine. If they go Nissa Who Shakes the World here, we're going to be in biggie troubles. That is going to be a very large lass. Look at this baller. So angry. It's awesome. Seven mana? What is 7 mana? Something with an X. Stonecoil? Voracious Hydra. That's gonna kill my Magda? Or is it just gonna double up? Holy shit. Okay. Well, that's... Holy shit. Alright. Hey, Jiggy, I'm ordering my oh my god, because that's an effect. Oh my god. Crazy. Wow. Okay. That's sweet on a whole nother level. Yeah. Hats off to you, opponent. I cannot deal with that one. Well, I just had you can't just say Vorinclex is hot, because on its own it's not that exciting, but you gotta tell me what you're doing with it. Like, that was just awesome. Just awesome. I don't know. That just makes me miss Ballista more. I miss Ballista. Jesus. Not keeping that one. This is acceptable. Not great, but at least this hand isn't garbage. I'm gonna miss Ballista and Pioneer just because I think Ballista is such a great card. It's just so reasonable. Like, it works low on the curve, it works middle of the curve, it works high on the curve. It's never obscene unless the mana generation that you've put it, like, the decks are generating too much mana. And like in Pioneer, I don't know if you've ever tried to generate the amount of mana that Mono Green's trying to do when you're against a burn deck, but it just doesn't happen. It's not like Tron where what you're doing is very difficult to interact with. Like, they're playing just a bunch of dudes, and like if you can sort of play a bunch of one for one removal, a lot of the time you're going to be able to fizzle the hands. Not always though. It's pretty resilient. Okay, I would like to draw land, please. Land, please. What do you got? What do you got? Nykthos, Shrine to Nyx. Nykthos, Shrine to Nyx. Called shot, baby. That is not what I wanted to draw. Shoot. Alright. Sucks. Get in there, Magda. Crap. Oh no, she can punch my Magda. Oh. We're so screwed. Yep. Oh. Boo. And I want to kill the elf proactively, even though I could fizzle them putting counters on it, because I don't want to give them the opportunity to tap it for so much mana. Gosh. It's tough to beat. Maybe they'll have nothing. Maybe they'll just have a handful of other Vivians. Ugh. Alright. 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 I'm done. I'm done. We're not beating that one. In the last round, we played the best deck that we played against the whole league. So, yeah. This deck is unsuccessful. Both in terms of like the way the games worked out, but also in terms of what we were trying to do here. So this lifelinky stuff is neat. The Ayli stuff is cool. The Kroxa thing is kind of okay. I think the mana base needs massaging. These Savai Triomes are definitely not worth playing at all in this kind of deck. And I think Peacewalker Colossus and Heart of Kiran, we could use more copies of those. Aethersphere Harvester was incredibly unimpressive. And maybe the thing that I tried to do with the dwarves is not worth doing here. But then you have to find other cards to put in those spots that go with this plan. Because this is like a reasonable-ish plan. But you just have to find more ways to enable all of this happening. I think that other creature was called Lupine Prototype. How does that actually fit with the curve of this deck? It's 2 mana for what, a 4/4? 5/5. Can't attack or block unless a player has no cards in hand. So this is 5, which is 1 short of crewing the Dreadnought. And yeah, I don't know how you're actually supposed to do this, but just not sure if you can make all of this work. Like, Kroxa and Lurrus sounds like an interesting engine. With all the rest of this stuff, you need Vito in your deck, so you can't have Lurrus as your companion. And then I think if we stripped away more of the cards that I had added, now you have more open slots. Let's say we put 3 more lands in, you've got like 11 slots here for like interaction. But having only Giant Ox to crew all this stuff is like not going to be good enough. Maybe Giant Ox plus Kroxa is like the combo ways to do it. Like each of them, like Giant Ox gets to do it over and over again. Obviously Kroxa is a one-shot. And then you have to have ways to try to fill your graveyard, or I'm not sure how to solve the problems on this deck, but maybe Jiggy will have some feedback for me from his results in Modern. With all of that out of the way,
meanwhile,
on to our next deck here, which is going to be the very tuned Boros Dwarf Vehicles deck list from Connor Man 11. So stick around for that, and if you're in the future